we're going to have a look at the COUNTIF formula. So let's say, for example, we wanted to have a quick count, a formula that worked out how many people were on the basic option or in COM1 and in COM2. And that's where you basically say, okay, let's do a count of these things, but based on the value in the cell. Sorry, actually, I just want to keep this heading. So what I'm going to do here is click on that cell. Let's go to View, and let's click on the freeze panes. Okay, and we're going to freeze it. Okay, so basically now we can scroll, and obviously that top row is always in view, the headers. All right, so basically what I'll do is we basically can simply say equals, right, COUNTIF, right, and COUNTIF is the formula, so it counts the number of cells within a range that meet the given condition. So I say comma, and it say what is the range. So I'm going to go to that first cell, keep my Control Shift key in, and go right to the top, right, and I'm just gonna, you can actually make it an absolute reference by putting F4, but in this case it will make a difference. And I will basically say, what is the criteria? The criteria is that it should be COM1. I put that into the in quotation marks because that's the string I'm checking for. And if I say enter, it tells me there's 20 of those. All right, the other way I could do it is obviously via formula. So let's just say I said basic COM1 and COM2, right? This is here at the bottom, and instead of actually putting in a fixed value of saying COM1, saying give me how many is basic, and now I can copy this formula down, right? And then I can see that there's 10 that are on basic, 20 that are on the commission 1, and 20 that are on the commission 2. So that's basically the COUNTIF formula. Now, what if I wanted to see how many people are effectively have a commission 1, but are also actually at the same time greater than 5 years of employment? So let's say we want to test more than one condition. So here the only condition we're basically testing is whether it's equal, whether anything in this range is equal to basic, right? But if we have more than one condition, we can actually use the formula called COUNTIFS, which is the second one, right? So if I double click on that, right, you can see now there's more than one range. So I can say in this particular range here, right, if I just go Control Shift, and I want to know how many are COM1, right, comma, but what is the next criteria range? Well, the next criteria range is this years of employment range. So I'm going to keep my Control Shift key in and press the up arrow to go to the top, press F4 to make it an absolute reference. And I'm saying for that range, what I want to know is, it's basically in brackets, I'll put there greater than, I'll just put there greater than 5. Okay, so we can now see that that's basically 13. It's actually showing as a percentage because it's in this percentage column. So let's do this. Let's put comma, right? So this is actually COM1. It's not in line with, so it should actually be in line with that one, right? And obviously if I copied the same formula, and in the condition field I said less than and equal to 5, right, it's basically 7. So you can see those two adds up to the 20, which is the total. And we can see that COUNTIFs, we've got multiple conditions. So with COUNTIFs, you can do a count based on multiple criteria. So the first criteria is look at this particular range over here, which is the blue one, which is the structure. Pick up those that are COM1, but at the same time also only count those where in the years of employment it's greater than 5. Okay, so hopefully that actually makes sense. In the following video, we will look at another formula that does something similar, but which basically sums up amounts instead of counting them.